Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today I am playing more of the not the Shrouded Isle, the Consuming Shadow. I was in town at the end of the last video, but then I realized I only had 35 out of 50 health, so I'm going to use my med kit up, and I'm actually also going to inject illegal drugs to temporarily restore sanity, because 17 is pretty low. So that brings me up to 50, but that's going to slowly deteriorate as the hours go by. Now back into the town. I am going to visit the hospital and refill the med kit and buy more drugs. And then I'm going to check for supplies because I think my bullets were fairly low from the previous one. Yeah, I'm really low on that. So I'm definitely going to buy all of them. Reduces random events while driving. I actually like the random events, so I'm going to skip on that. And then continue on with the fun. Now, Oulton is definitely messed up from what it says, and I don't know nearly enough about what's happening. If I went up through Farnsborough and Stonesforth, I would then have to cycle through a few known destinations first, but if I go to Old Town, I might be able to hit Twin Gate, but if not, then I would just be Birchester, Twin Gate, Castle Row, Salisbury, and then back. So I did set the right one, correct? Yeah, Oulton. How much time do I have left? I have 28 hours. Message from a family member. I don't know where you are or what you're doing, but I know it's important to you. I've wired you 8 pounds from our savings. I hope it helps. So 8 more bucks to go along. Something strikes my front bumper. I am driving into everybody today. And I screech to a halt. I am on a forested path and can't see anything in the road. I get out of the car, but there is still nothing around, and not even a dent in the bumper. I am then rooted to the spot by a gruff voice coming from somewhere in the darkness ahead of me. Get away from the car, it growls. Move away from it and step forward. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Keeping my hands clearly visible, I walk slowly toward the source of the mysterious voice. Sweat runs down my face. I'm expecting some terrible ambush at any moment. I must have made for a pathetic sight as the voice laughs mockingly. Sorry, it says. Thought you were somebody else. With this enigmatic statement, the voice says nothing more. So, thankfully I didn't get kidnapped and brought to some dungeon in a town that's far away, because I'm less than half time left. What's up in Oulton? I am met with a scene of absolute chaos. There are monsters openly attacking people in the street. There is so much screaming. The roads are loaded with cars desperate to escape. The minions of the shadow are playing their hand heavily, confident of victory. It falls to me to cause their hubris to backfire. The town is surrounded on 3 sides by thick forest, clamping on it like a massive lobster's claw, from which the creatures have been emerging. It also seems that the forest only grew to this size within the last few weeks. Like all manifestations of the shadow, this infestation has a local source, and if I can find it, then I can kill it. So once again, we're in a park-style dungeon. Nothing yet, which is a little disconcerting. Oop. Activate the cheese. I found an ancient 9mm clip with 2 usable bullets, which is good because I did have to fire one. I'm gonna head down. I always kind of like to skirt the edges of the map before I head centrally. Ooh. Those jumper guys aren't so difficult because more often than not, they'll jump close and try to hit you with the spikes, but not be close enough to actually hit you. Once again, more bullets. I think... Jesus. I think the parks are more geared toward items than information. More bullets. I guess I should be shooting more. Down we go. Another victim of the shadow. The poor wretch's limbs have been broken and twisted into hideous angles. It must have been a painful end. So once again, the game is telling me that the god of pain is all up in this hizzle. Oh, what the hell are you? Oh, I think I lost a lot of health on that. The Yellow God has no particular interest in our realm. It seems to consider us unworthy of any action, good or bad, insofar as we can understand the motivations of such a creature. So, the Yellow God and the White God are not invading. Which means... the best I can figure is that the Orange God, the EU Pain God, is the invader. Now, as far as I can tell, that, I think, should be enough for me to banish it? Or... well, first, is this a runaway dungeon? It is not. Good. It might be enough. I just don't know. I think it's randomly determined what of the 4 runes is the rune of the god we're banishing. So if the invader is EU, then it's got to be either the first or the last one, and then the first or the last one is any of these 5, which is not overly helpful. So the best I can do right now is make a guess, and it would not be an overly educated guess. I found something. A single diary page has been stuck here. Maybe I'll have time to read it once my mission is over. These are diary excerpts that you read outside of the game. I don't really know much about them, though. A body lies at my feet. Their body appears unharmed, but the face is contorted in a silent scream of agony. So once again, the god of pain is messing people up in here. I see something over there. There's a corpse here. The poor wretch's limbs have been broken and twisted into hideous angles. Yeah, see, once again, that guy got close, but not close enough to actually hurt me at all. More 9mm pistol ammo. Which is good now, because I actually used a fair bit fighting... that guy, that big whatever the hell. I didn't realize there were friggin' 3 of these guys in here. That seems like a lot. Off to the right. Yeah, my sanity is now down to 10 normally out of 50. I need more information. Small bottle of medicinal alcohol, which I immediately put to 2 uses. Good. Now hopefully I can... nothing spawned behind. Something may have, because I'm down to 9 out of 50. Alright. With their leader dead, only its minions throughout the town remain. Fortunately, the remaining townsfolk seem to have the matter in hand. I can leave them to rebuilding their lives. I'm going to try and shorten this, going to Birchester, Saxe Hope, and then Stonehenge. Why did I just lose an hour by choosing where to go? Or maybe time does pass as you're sitting in the car. That'd be kind of interesting. Not seeing any... Well, I'm still at 9/50. Yeah, you can see the sanity meter slowly going down because it's temporary sanity. A police siren jerks me into full alertness. There's no ignoring it. They want me to stop. Can I allow myself to be delayed at this point? This time, I am speeding up. Try to make a break for it, but the road is too straight and the police too well trained. I am quickly boxed in and hauled out of my vehicle. I lost 6 of my precious remaining hours in interrogation before being released of my own recognizance. Oh God, where did it put me? There's a guy in Law Church asking for somebody to bring him a locksmith kit. Not sure what it's about? Do it or don't. But if you don't, the town won't be safe for long. There are actually 4 different characters you can unlock and play as in the game. You only start off as the Scholar. And I believe that locksmith event is related to one of them. I don't have a locksmith kit, so there's no point in going there. Jesus, I'm running out of time now. I'm gonna go Foxborough with plans to hit the town southeast, whose name escapes me, and get more supplies before heading in. Please listen to me. None of this is real. There are no monsters. You had a breakdown. The doctors can help. We miss you. Lost sanity from that family member. So 5 out of 50, but I still have some drugs to inject if I really need to. Forborough. The town is calm and peaceful, oblivious of the shadow. My heart feels pained and heavy as I am confronted by what we stand to lose if I fail in my mission. Discredited doctor operating a backstreet surgery here. They will heal me without question as long as I have the cash. I don't know what my med kit was at, but I definitely know I used it. Let's see what we got for supplies. Drop them. And then use the rest of my money on hollow points. Because I don't know if this is a good idea or not. I know that Stonehenge is a dungeon. And so I might be able to find enough information in there in order to fill out that last bit of the spell. This isn't the first invasion by the ancients, and it won't be the last. We'll find a way to survive. It's what we do best. Hey, I gained sanity for once. Yeah, I'm definitely running out of time. I think this is my only viable option. In the center of Stonehenge, the ground has been torn up, and an eerily lit entrance leads into some kind of tunnel network. I don't know if it's unthinkably ancient or recently built, but either way, the shadow is not even trying to conceal it. This close to the deadline, it must feel assured of victory. This will either be the place where it will finally be vanquished, or a fitting tomb for myself. I must be sure that I have all the runes and the order they must be cast for the ritual, or at the very least enough information to confidently guess. Well, I've got a guess, but it's not confident. Locate the underground summoning chamber. This is the 5th kind of dungeon, but it's unique. There's no other time you go to this dungeon. Let's see what's up. Nothing in this corner. That's a creepy looking statue. Oop, that's down, so I'm gonna go this way. I found a discarded wallet with $3. That's not gonna help me. The patient has become irrationally terrified of the color white, to the point that absolutely no progress can be made if I am wearing any garment of that color. A change of medication might be in order. White has fear, but he's still not the invader, so that I need one more piece of the banishment ritual itself. Oop. What's your magic, man? Shit. I was not fast enough. You. Alright. I found 9mm bullets. I'm going to switch to those just because they are less useful in more situations. I now have the keys as well. You. I don't know why I was backhanding the wrong direction. Discarded pentagram necklace inside, which I decided to make use of. It, what does it do? Have sanity loss from spell casting. I'm going to put that back on. I'm going to put that on. This will help me a bit. I'm not sure how much, though. Corpse here, bodies unharmed, scout, scream of agony. So I was correct, at least so far as that one bit. Another victim of the shadow. The poor wretch's limbs have been broken and twisted. Very big dungeon. 2 more pistol rounds. Something was eating away at them from inside. Scream of agony. Ooh, and a locked door. What the shit is that? A vibrating tree, okay. That's an enemy. I'm just leaving. What's your magic? Show me your spells, sir. Damn it. Show me another. Because of you. There's a weird targeting bug there. Just dusty jewelry, so I gain more money. Okay. Survivalist cash with some bullets. Jesus, do I need to... down. That guy was not really there. More bullets. Another just random body. Another random body. I don't know if you can find items on bodies, but I always check, I guess, to see. Animosity is rooted in the suffering reportedly endured by the worshipper of Chzo while captured by the cult of Yuzhg. Yuzhg worshippers seem to tell a story the other way around. So Chzo and Yuzhg are enemies, but that doesn't tell me, because there's the invader, the invader's ally, and then there's the person working against them. So either the invader or the ally could be either Chzo or Yuzhg, without really knowing any information as to that. Alright, your spell's gonna come fast. Batik Kazoog! And $6 more. Money does not help me! I'm switching to the big guns. Painful end. Where in the Christ is the ladder? More money. I don't need money, I need banishment ritual stuff. More bullets. Another dead body. Interestingly, the name Cathoth is, as well as the associated symbol, is only ever inscribed in white pigment. To do otherwise is considered ultimate blasphemy. So Cathoth is white, which means one of these is Chzo and one of them is Yuzhg. But it doesn't say which. I have no idea which. Check the locked door. Oh, mother of God. Okay. Alright, well, I found the way down, but Why is that a red room? Oh. Alright, this is probably going to be bad, but I don't think I have the sanity or the health or the ammunition to really continue, plus I'm running out of time for this part. So, one of these symbols is EU, and one of these symbols is anything. So I think I'm going to go with AU Betishum. So 2214. This is it. This is where the ancients will appear to lay our world to ruin. All I have to do is incant the correct banishment ritual with the invading god's rune, and the madness ends. 2214. Nope. It was foolish of me to attempt to incant spells at random. A searing pain now drills into my head. Anxiety seems to be getting the better of me. I feel hot and nauseous, and my hands won't stop shaking. Hopefully it will pass. Huh. I thought it would just straight end the game. I guess I get another shot. Let's try. Agan, AU, Beatty, AU, go. What? Oh shit, that was it? Agan EU BTEU. Agan EU BTEU. Are you kidding me? Now what? Huh. I don't remember what happened after that. They say they found me wandering the countryside, raving and screaming. They say they brought me to this place, but I have only their word for it. They say there was no shadow, no monsters, but I see in their haunted looks the lie they have forced themselves to believe. Sometimes people come seeking answers for what caused the devastation, but I see the mark of the shadow on them. The shadow is still here. It is part of us now. A great cloying lump of darkness clings to my body, spilling itself upon the walls and floor. They took the light out of my room because they thought that would get rid of it. They were wrong. Now the shadow is everywhere. It crawls across my body, digging tiny hooks into my mouth and nostrils and eyelids. It hurts. It hurts, 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 it hurts. So, with my guess, not only did I get an achievement for guessing and somehow getting it right, but I also got it right. And then, with the small amount of ammunition I had left, I was able to take out the god and push him back to the point where he was banished. But my sanity was 0 at the end, which means that I got the you're insane enemy. Now, you gain points throughout the game that gives you levels, so that the next time you play, you can place birth stars, which give you bonuses for that playthrough. Subject the Scholar. Successfully banished the Ancient with 10 hours remaining, losing their mind in the process. Managed to partially assemble the banishment ritual. Took a balanced approach to combat, but slightly favored guns. I actually think I favored melee, but then I just started shooting crazily near the end. I learned one spell and only used it the once. In the end, the subject was physically exhausted, mentally shattered savior. But you get a little status thing at the end, shows you how many points you got, how you got points from those things. I will be honest. This is the first time I've ever gotten to Stonehenge, and I really wasn't expecting to guess, make a not so educated guess, and then complete the game. I definitely will be playing this again because I really like the game and the flavor text and the style of it all. So, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.